Good morning YouTube. So with today's video, let's talk about the latest release from YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, or Yves Saint Laurent for the French Parisians out there that take this shit way too seriously. I apologize for being a French Canadian, but that's gonna be YSL's MYSLF, launched this year in 2023, and it's classed as an aromatic fragrance. Now the note breakdown, it's a little bit different on Parfumo, but also Fragrance Net. I'm just gonna read it from Parfumo. I tried looking on the official YSL website, but it wasn't there. Now, top notes are gonna be Calabrian Bergamot and Bergamot Leaf. The heart is gonna be Tunisian Orange Blossom Absolute. And the base is gonna be Ambroxan, Indonesian Patchouli, and Woods. When it comes to Fragrantica, top notes are gonna be Bergamot, but also Calabrian Bergamot, sure. The mid is gonna be Tunisian Orange Blossom, and the base is gonna be Patchouli and Ambroxan. So, what do I get from this one here? I've been wearing this one for the last 4 days. Now, this does open up with the citruses. Very nice, very invigorating. It does get your attention. But as the dry down does proceed, the citruses do maintain, but the orange blossom, or the Tunisian orange blossom, comes in to add that white floral touch. I find that the white floral does femme up this fragrance. It does femme it up, in my opinion, quite a bit. But as the dry down does proceed even further, you get this this woody patchouli, this ambroxan-like feel. Very fresh, and the ambroxan does add a lot more aromaticness to it, like makes it a little bit more airy. But the funny thing with this scent here, on my skin, I get like a powdery iris. I don't know if it was just my skin or if it's more, but iris is not even a note, and it's not even like in the pyramid where there's like a powdery touch. But on my skin, I do get that powdery nuance. Do I like this scent? Surprisingly, I do. I find that even though that this is marketed towards the men out there, this easily could be a unisex fragrance because of the white floral. Now, is it like overly white floral? No. But again, white florals, and on my skin, once again, I get that iris. That, like those two feels, in my opinion, make this a unisex scent. Even if I didn't get that iris feel, I would probably still think that it dives a little unisex. But it's like more like down the middle, right? It's not like more feminine, nor is it more like masculine. It's more of a gentleman type of fragrance, a modern day gentleman, someone who likes to dress up fashionably, suits and ties, a little trendy, but like not like bad boy type of trendy, not like goth or just like crazy like artistic style trendy or something like this. This is like nothing overly dressy, but this easily can be used as a suit and tie all the way to a tuxedo fragrance. In my opinion, it's classy. It is very classy. It is elegant. It's polished. Compared to the other releases, I would say in the last, I don't know, 5 years when it comes to this brand, this is like the best out of the last 5 years. I don't know if they're done with the La Nuit de L'Homme or just the L'Homme line, because this is a brand that I really don't dive into all that often. In all honesty, I just don't. But like the Y line, it wasn't for me. I find that it was a little boring. My fragrance tastes are kind of dull. They're kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie, but even for me, it's just, it wasn't for me. But this is different compared to like the last 5 years of releases that they have put out. I say that this is a spring and fall fragrance. Summer night out, I think that it might be a little bit too heavy for the hot summer days. But when it's like a nice cooler evening out, not humid. If it's overly humid, this might be even at night a little too heavy. And the performance is fantastic. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration, or an EDP. I know that a lot of people don't like my French pronunciation. Hey, French Canadian, we just pronounce things differently. Think of Australian English and British English. We're the Aussies of the French world, okay? We just bastardized it, or I should say, we made it our own. But this is like excellent. This is 8 to 10 hours consecutively. Like out of the last 4 days, it ranged 8 to 10 hours. You cannot complain. Price tag, however, well, this is where you might complain. There is definitely the quality to it. You know, they use some high, like some really good perfume oils, but you're also paying for the name. Up here at the Hudson's Bay Company, this ranges anywhere from $133 to $175 Canadian. That's a 60 ml and a 100 ml. I just might use a gift card to get this because I'm going to say it on camera. This is one of the best releases of 2023. I'm not hyping it up. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying to you. One of the best releases of this year. This is what a gentleman smells like. Now, when I wear this, I feel a lot more polished and a lot more mature. I'm a little rough around the edges, you know, sometimes it could be a little bit juvenile, a little bit too blunt. When I wear this, I feel like a gentleman, because that's what this is, gentleman. The name itself, I don't understand myself. I really don't, but you know, when I wear this myself, but dad joke, I do feel grown and I do feel polished. Guys, if you haven't smelled this one out, you gotta, especially if you are into like citrusy white floral type of scents, and you just might get that irisy powdery touch that I get. I don't know if it's just me. I haven't watched any other videos, but I was told from my buddy Rush, gotta get a sample, work on it now, because this is actually getting the hype, and I understand why. And this guy here is like anti-hype. I tried to avoid all the stuff that everybody else is talking about, but here I am, and for good reason. And everybody, that is my quick little review, or first impression, whatever you want to call it, a sample review of YSL Yves Saint Laurent myself. So any other videos that I've done from this brand, they will all be down in the description box below. And because that this is a gentleman's scent, why don't you check out right here? You might get a list, or you might get like an actual review of like an individual fragrance. And again, if you like this very video, please leave me one of these. Thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.